So, today we'll talk about the easiest way for spiritual evolution. All of us want to evolve spiritually, want to grow spiritually, want to gain the spiritual knowledge and have the spiritual awakening. Yes, to have this, we go into different schools, different teachings, different mechanics. We do practice some amount of yoga, some amount of meditation, some amount of puja. We visit temples, we visit gurus, we go to different schools and try to learn and become spiritual. But the easiest way is in your heart. It is the toughest, but the easiest. Toughest because you're tested royally. Easiest because it doesn't involve a lot of complexity. The Lord, being the Lord, only looks for your love. It doesn't matter how you're doing, what you're doing, where you're doing. But if you do it with love and offer it with love, with complete surrenderance, with complete awareness, then He accepts. The divine will just accept it. There is a very beautiful song on Krishna, many must have heard. Achyutam Keshavam Krishna Damodaram. There's a beautiful verse wherein Sabri tastes the berries before offering it to the Lord. For us, we less mortal human beings, we feel that we have offered, that if Sabri has tasted and offered, it is something which has been already eaten. Jhuta offer kiya hai. But the bhakti of Sabri was that whatever she offers to the Lord has to be the best of what she has picked. For an onlooker, it will always be like, oh, aapne to jhuta offer kiya. But for the person who is on the bhakti marga, who understands bhakti, would see beyond that. She is removing all the things which are not good and offering to the divine only the best. Though she's tasted to test, is it good for the divine? Just like you as mothers or fathers, when you used to feed the kids, before you feed, you will put it on your skin and see how warm it is. Then you will taste it to see, is it edible? Is the salt enough? Is it not too spicy? Is the food good? And then you offer it to the king. Just to ensure that whatever you're offering is whole, and good. So the divine is also like that. If you offer with the offering, with the feeling that it is whole and good, it's good. But if you feel, oh, I have tasted, I have made the prasad less auspicious by my taste, that's the end of it. The bhakti is gone. What is your thought when your offering is more important? So from now on, whatever you do, don't judge. Many a times we start doing inner reflection and start judging ourselves. What do we start judging ourselves? Should I light the left lamp first or the right lamp first? If I put the left lamp and the right lamp later, what is going to happen? If I light the lamp with cotton wick, what will happen? If I light the lamp with ghee, what will happen? If I light the lamp with candle, what will happen? If I light the lamp with oil, what will happen? And again, in oils, we have so many different oils. Someone says sarson ka tel, someone says mustard ka tel, someone says til ka oil, someone says, coconut oil. Whatever you offer with bhakti, it is accepted. Whatever you offer with Shraddha, it is accepted. This also reminds me of the story of Lord Krishna with Sudama. Sudama is Krishna's friend, and you know how you are with your friends, right? Very casual, very easygoing. Hey, come, let's go. Hey, let's do this. It's okay. You would not mind, taking something from your friend's plate and having it even before you would have tasted. Or you don't mind going to your friend's house and asking his mother ki khana laga do. You might have not even told them that you are coming, but दोस्त के घर वो सब चलता है. So the same way, when Sudama was going through a difficult time, the toughest time in his life, you have the prodigal wife saying, go, your friend is there, he'll help you. And with all difficulties, he does go. And all he had was some amount of beaten rice. That is poha or chivda that we call, mixed with some jaggery. But he carried that with all his heart. And then he reaches the palace of Krishna, and then he sees the magnificence of Krishna, running an entire empire, having a Rajya for himself, so many people protecting and shielding him. And had it not been that Krishna was your friend, you would never have had the opportunity to even see him. Luckily for him, Krishna was passing by. And he heard that his friend was at the gate. The moment he came, the first thing Krishna did was offer him the throne. The way you do. The moment your friends come, you offer them the best place to sit and honor him. In the olden traditions, if someone comes home, you would wash their legs, offer them a towel and say, you can freshen up, and then offer them food. So after doing all this, generally we ask, what did you get for us? बेशर्म है, दोस्त हैं तो यू आस्क, आई एम श्योर दैट मम्मी ने भेजा होगा मेरे लिए, या आपकी वाइफ ने भेजा होगा, या आप खुद ही लेके आए होगे मेरे लिए कुछ. तो कृष्णा ऑल्सो आस्क्ड, बट Sudama, after seeing the treatment he received from the hands of Krishna, having in the, the environment that he was, he went back. He couldn't offer what he got. But Krishna is the ultimate. उनको सब पता चलता है. So he saw beyond and he said, no, there is. And then once Sudama slept, Krishna secretly goes. Now, as friends, there is no formality. So he just goes, opens the parcel, and 3 morsels, and the life of Sudama is transformed. So जब आपके पास कुछ ना हो, bhakti is enough. And Krishna is always listening to you. The God is always listening to you. In good and in bad times. But till you don't decide that you have to walk to him, reach his door, knock his door, wait for him, that he answers the door. And then once he answers the door, the kingdom is yours. But we knock the door, we don't get a response in the next 1 hour. Ganga, Jamuna, Mahabharat will start, Saraswati will start flowing. And all complaints will start coming. No patience, no bhakti, no trust in your friend that he will answer the door. Oh, you have become so big, so you have forgotten your friends. Your friends will never forget you. Whatever they become, wherever they reach, friendship always remains. Communication may reduce, but the communication with the divine never reduces. He's just testing you. And at the final test, when you are like, when you finally surrender, till you don't finally surrender, hone nahi wala. Once you give that final surrenderance ki, Krishna Arpanam, my life is surrendered. Every ego of mine is surrendered. Every thought of mine is surrendered. Every deed of mine is surrendered. Every act of mine is surrendered. And oh Lord, I have done everything I can. Now, if you don't hold me, then I am left nowhere. Only then the divine answers. In fact, there is this story of even Dr. Mikao Sui, who was the founder of Reiki. He went into deep penance and he went on top of the hills in Japan and he meditated and meditated and meditated and meditated for 21 continuous days. And after 21 days, he got no response from divine. So just like a normal human being, he also got upset. The divine is not answering my prayers. And he started walking down the hill that he climbed up. When he started walking down, he hurt his leg. Blood started oozing out, and he put his hand over that. And the next moment, the wound was healed. And then he realized the power of the 21 days of meditation. That is why when Reiki degree is given, they say 21 days practice level 1, 21 days level 2, 21 days level 3, so that you achieve the perfection and you attain the mastery over that. Always understand कि आप कोशिश बहुत करते रहोगे, कोशिशें जारी रहेगी, but there is that last but. Till you don't give up and surrender, prayers won't be answered. You may feel that, मैंने सब कर दिया. आपने सब कर दिया, लेकिन भरोसा नहीं रखा. There was this another life example which I have been hearing. So people can gather together to perform the yajna for the rain god to, shower the blessings for rains to happen, because it was a drought stick in place. Only one person carried an umbrella. And when asked why, you're playing for rain. If it rains, I need an umbrella. That is the trust he had in the prayer that he was making. So have the trust in the prayers you make and then offer yourself. Whatever you offer, the God will not differentiate. Whether you offer it in your hands or you offer it in, uh, you know, a silver or a goldware, or you offer it in earthenware, God doesn't differentiate. For him, it is just matter. But what matters most to him is the heart, the bhakti with which it is offered. If bhakti is sampurna, the prasad is sampurna. Even one morsel, like Krishna had just 3 morsels and he could gift Sudama the kingdom. One morsel is enough for the divine. If you don't have anything, just offer a spoon of sugar. That's enough for divine. But don't offer it, Are karna hai. God is not doership. Prayer is not doership. Worship is not doership. भक्ति से करना. मैं जगा हूं, मेरे भगवान भी जगे होंगे. मैं नहा चुका हूं, मेरे भगवान को भी नहलाना है. मैं ब्रेकफास्ट करूंगा तो मेरे भगवान ने भी ब्रेकफास्ट करना है. मैंने सूर्य के उदय को देखा है, तो मैंने सूर्य के कांति को देखा है, तो मेरे को इसीलिए दीपक जलाना है, क्योंकि भगवान को तो मैं, he has seen everything, but at least at home, because he's staying inside, I light a lamp to resemble that Surya Dev inside the house. Do it with bhav, do it with, that attitude of gratitude. Similarly, yesterday I was listening to a talk and the person was telling that, हम प्रसाद बनाते हैं और प्रसाद को एक छोटे कटोरी में निकाल के भगवान को चढ़ाते हैं, और फिर प्रसाद चढ़ा के हम उस रूम से बाहर आते हैं. अब अगर भगवान को और थोड़ा चाहिए तो वो कहाँ से लेंगे? हमने तो छोटी वाटी में रख दिया. उनको और चाहिए होगा तो उनको लेने के लिए कुछ है नहीं। इससे अच्छा जो भी बना रहे हो दे दो। उनको जितना स्वीकार करना है उतना वो स्वीकार करेंगे, और जो नहीं स्वीकार किया वो अपने हिस्से का है। सो एंड दैट इज वाई इन Puri Jagannath they put the full handis full of whatever they make, they just offer. And it is said that even if 1 lakh people come, food is not sufficient. Food is sufficient. Even if 10,000 people come, food is sufficient. And food never goes to waste in the kitchen of Puri because it is prasad. तो प्रसाद कभी वेस्ट नहीं होगा। सो हर चीज को प्रसाद बनाओ and have. Then your life will become like a prasad. And treat your life also like a prasad. Like if you have something, it is God's gift. If you don't have something, it is God's gift. Because He wants you to experience that. So that is why that time, that event, that circumstances is coming. With that gyan when you walk your life, with that knowledge when you walk your life becomes a blessing. Life becomes easy. Life becomes a place of divine. The holy resides in you. The divine will start residing in you. Divine is one with you, in you, outside you, around you. Every moment you are a part of the divine. Just realize that and say, and live your life with bhakti. Namaste.